All right, I'm gonna walk down here and walking a little bit here in the woods. I wanted to show you from where I think that the mine is. There's a straight shaft that drops down into the ground with a cave at the bottom, and it's difficult to get into and very risky. But I just wanted to show you another landmark right now. So this one is about, I think it's just over 400 feet from the mine. There's a turtle rock. Now, I know there's a turtle rock mentioned in the Swift story. So I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to show you what I'm talking about when I say the turtle back rock. All right, I'm gonna cut it here so I can flip the camera around and take a better video of the other side. The story says that not far from the mine is a rock that resembles a turtle. Now, this is about 400 feet from the mine, and in many early photographs that I took, I actually mistook this rock for a turtle before I'd ever heard of the Swift story. So this is a little over 400 feet from the mine in the woods. It's the only rock in this general part of the forest, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me why it's here and there's no other rocks around. But this is the rock that resembles a turtle. It's actually quite a large rock. It goes deep down into the earth, but all you're seeing here is the surface part, which I thought was a turtle in some photographs that I took a number of years before I had ever heard of this mine. And I thought I just mistakenly photographed a turtle while photographing some other things in the woods. Now, the turtle back rock there on its own, a rock that looks like a turtle is quite vague, and that on its own isn't much to go on. But the fact that I even have a rock that looks like a turtle just a little over 400 feet from the mine, he says not far. I guess that's not far. It really depends on your interpretation. But that rock on its own doesn't mean anything. But the fact that the rock's here, in addition to everything else that I'm putting together, it makes it a whole lot more valuable and meaningful, because we have just another thing that fits the description. And I'll go into a lot of the other parts of the description. The important part about this is that I'm not struggling to find most of the landmarks. They all just fall into place once I found the story, because I know the terrain quite well. But you don't have to reach that far of a stretch to match up things, because they're all right where they're supposed to be. And there's a couple things missing, but you know, that's trivial in the scheme of things.